Hey guys, it's Katie, or the Word Nerd, and today I'm here with my bestie Barb. I'm just kidding, her name's Corinne. And today we are going to be doing kind of a different video on this channel, and it is going to be a book review of My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. I'm sorry, I don't pronounce names right. So what this video is going to be all about is basically I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this book, and then Corinne's going to tell you her thoughts on this book, and then we're going to switch her out for my twin sister Savannah, who's sitting behind the camera.
Sup?
And then I also have the thoughts and opinions of my other best friends that have read this book, because we have all read this book because we love it so much. So let's just get started. So this book is actually my friend Mackenzie's book. She bought it, and then I literally took it from her before she read it, and I took it to DC and I read it. And so this book is so good. Is it really good?
Yeah, it's really
okay.
good.
So I personally would give this a 5 out of 5. What would you give it?
I would give it a 5 out of 5 too.
Okay, so it's a young adult contemporary novel, and it is about this girl, Sam, and her mom is a politician and likes to have everything very clean, very orderly. Kind of sounds like my dad, actually, except for the politician part. And so she has always admired this family that moved in next door that her mom despises because they are like, how many kids do they have? Like 8 or...
Yeah, they have 8.
8 kids, and they're just kind of like a messy, crazy family, which is actually kind of like my family other than the part about my dad. And so she just had this fascination with them, and she kind of falls in love with one of the boys from over there, the Garrett boys, that's what they call them. And so, yeah, what did you say it's about?
It's about the same thing you said.
Okay, so what I liked about this book is that it's just a really lighthearted, easygoing, kind of really cute love story. Like, it doesn't ever get really dark until, like, the big secret thing. And even then, it's not dark. It's kind of just, like, what the crud just happened.
Yeah,
like, that's kind of messed up. But it's just a really good, feel-good type of book. Like, I mean, I felt Forever Alone after it, but, like, not the bad, depressing Forever Alone. Like, it's okay because Sam and her guy are great. So I really liked this style of writing in this book, and just how it was very descriptive, and it actually showed a lot of the love story, which I liked. It didn't kind of just, like, happen. Like, in the movies, you're like, okay, they've known each other for, like, a day. It kind of just showed you, like, how they met and everything, so that's what I liked about it. What are your thoughts about this book?
Well, it was the first book that I've just, like, been able to read in, like, 2 days in a while, because I've tried reading other books lately, like The Book Thief, which I really want to read, but I just can't get into it. But as soon as I read this, like, the first day I read 100 pages, and then the next day I read 100 pages, and then I finished it the next day, and it just, like, I wanted to read it, like, it wasn't like a chore for me to read it, and like I would read it instead of going on my iPad and watching YouTube or something. So when I can do that, and when a book makes me do that, that's when I know it's a good book.
Yeah, I love that feeling when you're like, all you want to do is read.
Exactly.
And like this book really made me do that. Like, I was in DC on a vacation with my family, and okay, my family makes so much fun of me for this. We stayed like about 20 miles out of DC just because of the traffic, and my uncle actually lived and worked in the Pentagon for a while, so he kind of told us to like stay out of there. And so we had to ride the metro into DC every day just because that was cheap and like no parking and all that junk. I literally packed this book with me for the metro every single day. I brought it everywhere, and I just like, it's so bad. I'm like, we're in DC having a fun day on vacation. I'm like, I want to go home and read. Like, let's hurry this up so I can read. Like, I looked forward to the long metro ride so I could read this book. And so that's how I knew it was like a really good book. This is my twin sister, Savannah. She has a channel. I'll link it down below. Oh, by the way, Corinne, Savannah, and I all have a YouTube channel together. If you might actually be coming from that YouTube channel because it's a little bit more well-known than this one. It's Dance Gymnastics 101. We do lots of dance and gymnastics videos, so shout out to myself. I'll link it down below, and I'll also link down her reading channel down below, which is Reading with a Twist.
I'm yawning.
Okay, so what did you think of My Life Next Door?
Okay.
How many stars did you give it?
I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. Usually I can finish a book in like 1 to 2 days. And sometimes if it's a super long book, like the flippin' 4 Harry Potter books, takes me like a week. And so this book I was able to do in like 1 day, and I just read the entire day, and it was so good. And it was like kind of an emotional roller coaster, I felt like, because there were so many things that happened that I was just like, oh.
The ending was like, there was like this like on the back it basically says, the only hitch is she's got to hide from her mother. Then something unthinkable happens, and Samantha is suddenly faced with an impossible decision. Which perfect family will save her? What I thought was going to happen was completely different than what actually happened.
Yeah.
And I don't think you'll see what's coming because it's just like,
Well, like
Whoa.
as soon as like the sentence of like the part, do you know what I'm saying? Like we're introduced to what happened.
yeah.
As soon as that happened, I knew what was going on. Like,
Yeah, same.
And it frustrated me how long it took her to find out.
Mhm.
Well, she knew the whole time. Okay,
Like, it
we're
was-
not gonna get into
yeah.
it. We're not gonna get into it. But like,
She knew deep
it's
down,
just
but-
like, I don't think you'll see it coming. And I love books like that you're like sitting there and you're like, whoa, I didn't see that happening at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is. So this book was really, I felt like, comparable to Anna and the French Kiss and Isla and Happily Ever After. That
Yeah.
whole series.
Completely different from them.
Yeah, but still, like, just as good. So, like, if you liked Anna and the French Kiss, which. I love that book so much.
Corinne
you'll
has it
definitely-
right now. I just
Yeah,
loved her.
then you'll definitely like this one, and then, like,
Isla and everything.
Isla, yeah.
It's
I
really
feel like
good.
It's more similar to Isla.
Yeah,
but it's super good.
If you love contemporary novels or anything that has to do with cute romances, I would read this in the summer just because it just seems like such a summery book.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, my friend Trudy did not know we were filming this video today, and so that's why she's not here. But basically, I just texted her and asked her to send me a little message all about what she thought of this book. Finished this book about 2 days before Corinne finished it. We've all literally read the same copy of this book, so that's really fun. So let me just read to you guys what she said. So she's in my phone as Gupta. So I'm going to prove this to you that she actually did this. I'm not like being weird. Hold on. Okay. First of all, there's Gupta Lady Crazy inside jokes. Okay. So this is the long little thing she sent me. So I'll read that to you. So what she said is, she says The Life Next Door, but she's confused. My Life Next Door has to be one of the best young adult romance books I have read. She would give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The plot, she thinks that the plot was very well developed and that there wasn't any cliche and trite themes that commonly appear in romance books, which is so true. Like, it wasn't a common cliche romance book at all. The idea of the story she thought was very original and it kept you interested and hooked until the very end, which is so true. And she said, I especially liked how the relationship between Samantha and the rest of her family was developed, which is very true. It's a very, I think, family-based book in a weird type of way. Like, would you agree? Like, it's like family-based, kind of. Like, you have to read it.
About maternal love.
Yeah. And it was, she said it was complex as well intriguing to see Samantha interact with her family and to see how she reacted with the Garretts. Overall, she thoroughly enjoyed this book and would definitely recommend it to any of her friends, but too bad any of her friends already read it. But, yeah. So, yeah. So, the friend that actually lent us all this book does not know what to say. She actually has read this book. I know she loved it. I was there when she read it. We were on a vacation together with Corn. We were in... Okay, I'm calling her Corn, Barb, and Corinne in this video. We were on vacation, at a beach vacation, and I was like, you have to read your own book that you bought on Amazon. So she read it. I know she liked it. And she just says, I don't know what I didn't like about it. So that's what she says about this book. So yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I loved this book. All of my friends loved this book, and I really, really would recommend this book. And let's just get them back in here to say goodbye. We all three gave this book a 5 out of 5, and I love my friends, and I love when they read the books I like. And so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And shout out to these dudes for being in it. Bye!